What is going on, everybody? My name is Christian Robert, and on this channel we cover my stocks, my personal investing, wealth building, my real estate, you name it, we talk it, financially related that is. But let's jump right into this video. Now this is going to be my M1 Finance, and I'm also going to include all of my other accounts, my weekly roundup video, if you will. I decided I'm not going to do that weekly roundup video every single week. So I'm gonna find a way to throw it in a video each week or so I keep you guys on track, or where I'm at. So you're watching this on Monday. I'm recording it over the weekend, so keep that in mind. So this is my M1 account, my M1 Finance. I've been into it just about a month now, and at first I didn't really care for it, and I didn't think I was going to like it, but the more I started playing with it and learning about it, I really started to enjoy using this. Now it is different, and it's very different from what I'm used to, but different in a good way, I guess. So a few things about M1 Finance. It allows you to buy fractional shares, which is pretty rare, and it allows you to set up portfolios. Let me make this smaller so you can see it. So it allows you to make target allocations. So here you can see my account. I have Amazon, a Monthly Mania, I'll explain this in a second, Google, AGNC, which is a REIT, and Facebook. Now I hope you can see these numbers and my head's not in the way, but I have 50% of my portfolio should be Amazon, but I've been playing with it a little bit. So it's currently at 33% of my portfolio. 9% goes towards Monthly Mania, 30% goes towards Google, 2% AGNC, Facebook 9%. Now what this means is if I were to add $100 to my account right now, 50% or $50 of that would go into Amazon, $9 would go into this Monthly Mania, $30 would go into Google, etc., etc. So it divvies your money up according to how you want it spread around, and I think that's really cool. So I'm really enjoying this now, and I plan on sticking with it. So back at the top, my account is valued at $147.20, and I have $30 that I added today, but that's not counted in it. So total I'm at $177.70. I have a pending order. So you're watching this on Monday. Happy President's Day. I'm assuming it's not going through today. So Tuesday, tomorrow, it will go through and buy it. I will show you that in a second. Now, I've shown you my account before, and it's no different other than AGNC. That's the only new addition. And this is a higher risk REIT. It has an extremely high dividend. It shows you here at 12.18%. I can stomach volatility, and I really enjoy REITs because obviously I build houses. I understand real estate and construction a little bit, so I am comfortable with these REITs. But if you can't handle volatility, this is not the stock for you. So I went ahead and I put in about $20 into this particular position. So I have 1.24 share. So what I started doing is instead of just adding money and letting the money equally get divided how I wanted, I decided to directly add money to some of the stocks that I liked. So let's get into the Monthly Mania. For starters, this is a pie that I copied off of a YouTuber named Dividend Grinder. I highly suggest you go check out his channel. I love his content, and he's a really educated guy when it comes to investing, so I think you'll learn a lot from him. So I copied this, and at first I was planning on just letting the money get allocated the way he has the percentages set up. But the more I got comfortable and familiar with M1 Finance, I decided that I was going to start adding to specific companies within this. Like I put in $14 into Whitestone REIT, so I have just over 1 share. And then once I did that, I did the same thing with land, which is Gladstone Land Commercial Corporate. So I added like $12, so I have just over 1 share. So that's kind of what I've been planning on doing with this one. So that pending order I was telling you about is for Stag Industrials. You can see up here it says pending order of $28. So once that kicks in, I'll have just over 1 share. So I'm definitely going to play with this pie and customize it a little bit. There's a couple holdings in here that I'm going to eliminate, like DIA and SPHD. You've seen SPHD mentioned because it's one of my biggest holdings in my TD Ameritrade. So it's a couple things like this that I can eliminate and focus on other ones. Next, I'll probably add enough to get a full share of Main, which is Main Street Capital, another REIT. But this pie has a lot of REITs, bonds. It's very well diversified. So he did a great job with this. So for the most part, I'm going to keep it as is and just probably add enough towards each holding to get a full share and move down the line. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I keep saying that. Next, other than the monthly mania thing, I definitely want to keep adding to Amazon. This stock is definitely by far the biggest reason I decided to sign up to M1 in the first place, because 1 share of Amazon is $1,600. So for young and new investors, it's not very feasible that you're going to be able to come up with $1,600 up front to buy a single share of a company, So this gave me the opportunity to slowly accumulate fractional shares so that I can eventually have a full share. So as of now, I have about $50 invested in Amazon, or 0.03 share. That may seem very insignificant, but you know what? If you just keep adding $20-25 to this thing every week or so, eventually this is going to grow and you'll have that full share. So that'll be really exciting. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. So let's go through all my other investments very briefly. So like I said, this one's at, if you add the cash and value, $177.70. Then we have Acorns. I haven't been adding money, but I have the roundups on. So money's been flowing into this one nicely. So I'm at $94.50. I'm actually enjoying this one. I have the aggressive portfolio. So, this one is very nice to have. You don't have to mess with it. I never even check this thing until I make these weekly update videos. So it's very nice. So we have that one. My lending club, it's sitting at $883.15. Now, Lending Club has recently made some changes to their accounts I've been getting notifications about. I'm on the fence on what I'm doing with this one. I may start pulling out funds to add to either Robinhood or M1. But for now, I'm just letting the cash that comes back to me sit in here until I make a decision. So right now I got $66 in cash sitting here. Next, my Robinhood account, roughly $3,570. I just did a video about that one. And finally, my TD Ameritrade. Today was a nice day. We were up $534. But my my account's at $43,779. Now, as always, if you add all these up for the week, we're at $48,504 and some change. Now, last week we were at $47,040. So that is an increase of $1,464. We've been very fortunate since I started this whole weekly progress thing, and every week has been up somewhat substantially. So, like I keep saying, there will be weeks where I do a weekly update and I'm down $1,000 or down $1,500. So we've just had some good times lately, but that is it. It'll be really cool to hit 50,000 total in all of my accounts. That'll be a big goal. And then a big goal for me is to get this account into the $50,000 range, which once I add some money coming back, that will happen relatively soon. So that'll be really exciting to share with you guys. But as always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.